Hey Earth Signs, how are you doing? We are here with your weekly energy read. I am a day late and I apologize. I'm super excited to see what this week holds in store for you. Father God, Divine Holy Spirit, thank you so much for bringing the collective and I here together. We ask that you provide clear messages so that we may know what it is that we need to look forward to this week. Not only what we need to look forward to, but also what it is that we need to work on in ourselves, this healing this week, so that we become closer and closer in alignment with you. In your great name we pray. Ashe. All right, Earth Signs, let's get right into your reading. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, you see this candle here? That's my candle, Blissful Candles. You can head over to my Etsy shop. Link is in the description down below to purchase your candle. You can also book a personal reading with me through my Etsy shop as well. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All right. Let's see, Divine Holy Spirit, what is in store for Earth Signs this week? What message? Let's see, overall energy this week for the Earth Signs. Thank you, Spirit. Life is supposed to be good to me. Yes, Earth Signs, life is supposed to be good to you, okay? That is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good for you. Do your best to find the best of the positive aspects that surround you. Look for things to appreciate, even if there aren't that many. Look for things to feel good about. Give your attention as best as you can to the things that are going on in your experience with the determination to train yourself into the best feeling vibration that you can find right here and now. This is so crazy. I just got this very overwhelming kind of calm energy, looking for the positive things in life. I was feeling a little antsy, I think. My legs were shaking while I was reading, and then it just subsided, and this calming sensation just kind of came over my body. So if you have been feeling anxious, Earth Signs, one way to help with that is to step into gratitude, step into thankfulness. Look for the things that are going right in your life. The first thing you know that went right is that you opened your eyes and that there's breath in your lungs. Not a lot of people had the opportunity to wake up this morning, and you did. And so you have another chance at life. Each and every day you wake up, you have an opportunity to do something better than you did before, to be greater than you have before, to start a new perspective, to start a new journey, to look through your eyes from a new perspective, to raise your vibration. And one way to do that is thankfulness, is gratitude. Underneath the bottom of the deck is our varied behaviors add to the planet's well-being. When we can remember that nothing can come into your experience without your vibrational invitation of it, and when you remember that the varied behaviors of others add to the balance and the well-being of your planet, even if they offer behaviors that you do not approve of, and that you do not have to participate in the unwanted behavior, and will not unless you give your attention to it. You become more willing to allow others to live as they choose. I'm feeling a huge sense of, okay, Earth Signs. So there is a story attached to this. The story that I'm getting so far is that there is an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, that is struggling with accepting maybe some type of closure that has happened in their life. And it may have to do with family is what I'm getting. this part that says, and when you remember that the very behaviors of others add to the balance and the well-being of your planet, even if they offer behaviors that you do not approve of and that you do not participate in the unwanted behavior, and will not unless you give it your attention. So I'm feeling like there was an earth sign that gave attention to something that was unwanted and unwanted behavior, and it led to an ending of a cycle. And now they're feeling like life is not good, but life is supposed to be good for you. Life is supposed to be good to you. And so shift your vibration. Tell spirit what you're thankful of right now, and the things that you don't want, do not give your attention to it. So if there are people around you, earth signs, even if they are family members, if at any point they bring up a vibrational frequency that you wish to not participate in, remove yourself, okay? Yeah. Remove yourself from those people. Thank you, surrender. Earth signs, I'm feeling like there's a lot of root chakra here. So perhaps I'm still getting this family energy of there being a closed cycle because of family. So maybe family has to do with your yeah, because domestic harmony came up in the reverse. So I'm feeling like earth signs, I don't know, right? But I can only tell you what I'm getting from this reading. And look, and then it stays sideways. There was an earth sign in a relationship where there was an earth sign in a relationship, and I believe their family or maybe even their friends intervened with their relationship, closing out a cycle. And now earth signs, you're feeling, or this could be the other way around, right? Switch the roles as need be. And you're feeling like things haven't been the same since you and your partner has split ways. And you're not even feeling, it's kind of like while you were in the partnership, like say it was a job or whatever, and your family talked about it, you were okay with joining in. And now that there's a closure, you're not okay with that. Spirit is asking you to surrender. The reason why you need to surrender is because you need to surrender to the love of God. You need to surrender to the goodness that surrounds you, which is why you're being asked to shift your perspective to gratitude. Tell spirit what you're thankful of. Maybe you weren't so thankful of the last situation you were in, and that fight, that cycle closed out for you. But this new cycle can still be rewarding, and life can still be good to you if you look at it that way, earth signs. I'm seeing this two ways. I'm seeing that partnership ended because of a spiritual partnership, because you and this person weren't spiritually aligned, or the other person didn't believe in the other person's spiritual I'm so sorry, y'all. Whoever is tapping in must be lost for words. At this point, they just kind of like can't even grasp what is going on, why things have kind of gotten where they are. So I'm sorry, earth signs, whoever this is, or whoever this collective group is. But I'm also seeing this another way, right? So either you've lost a relationship because of a spiritual partnership. Maybe your partner or you were devoted to spirit, and your partner wasn't, or you weren't. And it led to a closure in a relationship, and now you're starting to feel the results of that. But Spirit is asking you to surrender to the relationship that you have with him, with her, to step into your divine ship, to start meditating, to build harmony within yourself so that you can have a new love partnership. I'm feeling a lot of sacral chakra energy and root chakra energy here. But yeah, this card came out in the reverse before because the domestic harmony, there was none in the previous relationship, or there isn't any right now. And one way to get to this love partnership is to surrender to the love of God. That's how you call in a divine counterpart, by healing and really focusing on the love that Spirit has to give you. Okay, that's the best kind of love. I'm gonna go into tarot because I need to see this story because I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm getting the Emperor. Whew. I was not expecting a love reading this week. That's better. Oh, that's better. Thank you, Spirit. Tell Spirit I would take 2 for each one. So I'm going to pull out all of your cards. You can fast forward. I'm not going to talk until all of the cards are on the table. So far you have the 9 of Air and the Ace of Earth. You have the 4 of Air, the King of Earth, and the Page of Earth. And the 8 of Air. And underneath the bottom of the deck, you have the 3 of Water. So let's start with the 9 of Air and the Ace of Air underneath Surrender. You, Earth sign, may be experiencing a lot of mental conflicts right now. You may be feeling trapped. Thinking about the same thing over and over and over and over again. So if this is the relationship reading that I was getting earlier, where someone has ended a relationship with someone, and it's been, I don't want to say it's been influenced, but let's say parents and friends, outsiders had an impact on that relationship. And now life isn't feeling good to the Earth sign. Perhaps you're on the end where you were left out in the cold, or perhaps you left someone out in the cold, but there might have been a lot of thinking about the same thing kind of over and over, trapped in a prison. Thinking about it. The reason why Spirit wants you to surrender is because Spirit is trying to take those same mental conflicts, that you're feeling right now and turn it into your victory. Those same thoughts that kind of drive you crazy right now are the same thoughts Spirit is going to use to free you. And you are going to use to free yourself. And this is going to lead, because now you're going to have a new perspective on life, right? Because you know that life is good to you, and you know that the more and more you show gratitude, the better and better life gets. And so you're going to be in that cycle of really working, of being thankful for everything that is around you. And because you are taking this mental anguish, I'm feeling, and turning it into serenity, turn it into your victory, it leads to a huge manifestation of whatever it is that you were calling in. You are going to be standing strong. You are going to be sturdy. So that's why that red is all here, because you are being rerooted in the love of God. And that is beautiful. Okay, so go ahead and surrender to the Most High. Allow the Most High to help you turn those painful thoughts into freeing thoughts. Allow Spirit to communicate with you and let you know why this cycle had to close. Allow Spirit to free you from your own mental prison. And then under spiritual partnerships, you have the 4 of air. I need clarification, because I'm just seeing like you don't know what to do is what I'm seeing. You're kind of just wandering, kind of sitting and thinking is what I'm seeing. Thank you, Spirit. You are going to be spending a lot of time in meditation, or you should be spending a lot of time in meditation, because Spirit is transforming you. Clearing out space is what I see. Clearing out space in your head. Each time you are thankful for what is happening, Spirit is literally taking a sword out of your back, taking a mental conflict out of your head and replacing it with serenity and replacing it with calmness. See, there's nothing around her. There's nothing but the peacock feathers. And so this is growth. This is learning. That's what you're going to be doing in this spiritual partnership with Spirit. You're going to be learning about yourself, understanding your own beauty, understanding who you are while you're here, and what it is you're supposed to be doing. You're going to be spending a lot of time reflecting in the mirror. I also see shadow work here, that you are going to be working on your light and your dark. I mean, and of course, because it's a spiritual partnership with the Most High. So this is healing taking place that I'm seeing happening. Under the domestic partnership card, we have the King of Earth and the Page of Earth. And this is beautiful because we have the Page here and we have the King here. You are going to be transitioning from the Page of Earth to the King of Earth. And remember, I was saying that you are going to be standing strong. And that's the energy I was getting from this Ace of Earth. I was getting this King of Earth energy. Spirit is bringing in new beginnings into your life. You can trust in magic. You should start believing in magic. There is going to be a balance in you. The work that Spirit is doing with you in your in this spiritual partnership or during this healing time. This is shadow work healing that needs to happen during your spiritual partnership. Spirit will be healing your inner child in the grown you, right? So Spirit is going to take you back to childhood. What do we need to heal from? What is it that we need to look at? And from there, you will go from being a page to being a king, sitting firmly on your throne, completely sturdy and grounded and rooted in Spirit, strong-minded, a strong will, a go-getter, right? And of course, earth we have three times, and air we have 3 times. So there is a lot of air happening, meaning there's a lot of communication happening, a lot of communication between you and Spirit, a lot of communication between you and yourself. And then there's a lot of earth, and I'm not surprised because this is earth signs, right? So a lot of getting rooted, a lot of harvesting, material harvest coming in, especially with this Ace of Earth. Spirit is helping you to grow, helping you to develop. And with this love partnership, you will have a new love partnership for yourself. You are going to be okay. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not even showing y'all a card. I apologize. You are going to be okay with, and I don't even want to say okay, but you, by the time you have gone through this transformation, things that bother you, right? Things that cause mental anguish, because you've gone through the transformation of turning all of the swords, all of the 9 of swords into peaceful thoughts, serenity, into birds, into freedom, because you surrender to the Most High. Anytime something comes up, earth signs, you're going to be okay with letting it go. You're like, oh no, that causes me stress. I let it go. And because you do this, because now you're going to be doing this in relationships as well, it makes it easier for you to find a love partnership that's authentic, that's true, that's emotionally, someone who's emotionally available, someone who is mentally strong, someone who has gone through their own transformation as well. So earth signs, this week is all about transforming. It's all about doing the shadow work, surrendering to the Most High, allowing him to really work in your life. Allowing him to really work in your life, so that you can go through the transformation that you have, because an old cycle has ended, and so it's time for you to go into a new cycle. But Spirit doesn't want you to go into this new cycle believing that life is not supposed to be good for you, because it is. Life is supposed to be great, fantastic, amazing for you. You have to know that, but you also have to get into alignment with that version of you. So you have to do the healing work. So we're going to ask Spirit, what does the earth sign need to do to get into alignment? Or what do we need to do to start our work? How do we surrender? Start journaling. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a vision board. And the reason why you're going to do this is because Spirit said whatever you put on that vision board is what you're going to do, is what you're going to get. And so Spirit wants you to write it down, to put it on the board and know that it's going to come to you. I'm not surprised to see that card at all. I told y'all there was a lot of sacral chakra energy here, because it got connect with the womb and pleasure up here. But to help you with surrendering and to really see that God, it's kind of like it's earth signs. I don't know why, but it's kind of like you need to see what God is doing in your life. And so God is saying, make a vision board, and everything you put on that board, make sure that you're doing the shadow work, it is going to come to fruition. Go ahead and put it on the board. That's that Ace of Earth. Everything that you put on the board, it will materialize. That's why the Ace of Earth is here, because Spirit is going to teach you how to manifest. So you're learning how to manifest through by surrendering to the Most High. So Spirit wants you to put it on the vision board. Then you have Look for Fairies. This is under the meditation card where you're going to be doing your spiritual work. Spirit wants you to know that believing is seeing and not the other way around. To look for magic and not just do magic or have magic find you. But you have to believe in the magic first. Believing is seeing, not seeing is believing. It's the other way around. It's faith. It's faith first. Faith in your partnership with the Most High. Believe. So this is all about faith. Then we have Connect with the Womb under the domestic harmony. So, what is it called for a man, y'all? It's not called a womb. Lord, okay, whatever your area is called, men. Don't get me. What's wrong with me? Why am I drawing a blank? This is for both masculine and feminine. You need to connect with your sacral chakra, connect with your womb, connect with where you create life. This is where Spirit is calling you back. For some women, this is a message that is coming through, so I apologize that if this triggers you. But some of the shadow work that you're going to be doing is anything that may have happened to you as a child regarding your sacral chakra. So if there were any type of harm done to you as a child sexually, Spirit is going to be drawing your attention there. And again, I do apologize if this has triggered anyone, but this is also true for men as well, because it may have had, or it has, the way it's showing up in this reading, it has had an impact. So Spirit really wants to do some healing with you, and also just some sacral chakra healing, because the relationship you have been in since you were a teen, I'll say, up until now, until adulthood, or wherever you are, hasn't always been good for you. So there's some healing that you need to do. There's some releasing that needs to happen in this area. And then the last card out is clean your space, and this is a deep clean. So I mean, cleaning your house from top to bottom. This is also cleaning you from top to bottom. This is a new, and this is Spirit saying that you are going to be cleansed. Okay, this is what Spirit is doing with you while you are doing the shadow work, while you are growing. So this week is really about shadow work. Is really about healing and growing and manifesting. Definitely this week I would definitely focus on the surrendering part, creating a vision board with Spirit, and the shadow work part. I would definitely focus on this, and towards the end of the week I would focus on this, focusing on healing, because that may come up during your shadow work, or Spirit may start smaller, but this may come up for you. This may trigger you this week. And so that's one thing that Spirit is bringing to you. But Spirit wants you to know that there is a deep cleansing that is happening in your life. Earth signs, I really appreciate you for joining in on the reading, the weekly reading. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can follow me on Instagram or Facebook. And you can book through my Etsy shop. The link will be in the description box below. Thank you so much. Have a great week, Earth signs. Bye.